Let me introduce myself quickly before starting presentation. My name is Shotaro Morohoshi. I graduated Tokyo University of Science in 2008. I was in Tokyo before pandemic, but now I'm planning to move to my hometown Shizuoka. Shizuoka is famous for Japanese green tea and Mount Fuji and so on. I like to go abroad for private and business purpose. I have been to approximately 40 countries. But due to situation, unfortunately, I cannot travel overseas like now. As an expat, I had been working in Germany and Shanghai. That's all for myself. Let me talk about target who watch this video. Number one, need to study basic IT and finance and accounting. For example, recently you are assigned to project management of IT projects, but you do not know how to conduct projects. Number two, consider to change career to IT engineer or consultant. IT area is challenging and highly demanded. So you are thinking to change your career to IT. Number three, work in branch of Japanese company and want to understand Japanese culture. For example, work in Singapore branch of Japanese company as a national staff. You are struggling with communication with Japanese colleagues, so you want to know Japanese working culture. When I was a freshman about 10 years ago, after I just graduated university, my supervisor said me, you should study IT, finance and accounting, and English. These three major basic skills are strongly required as a global business person. In this video lesson, we will release the same session gradually. Let's talk about IT area firstly. Nowadays, many companies try to achieve digital transformation (DX). For this, we should understand new IT technology, including IoT, AI, big data. Additionally, in order to think about how IT technology contribute business, IT strategy and planning skill is necessary. Also, project management skill is mandatory to make project successful. Cyber attack is very critical issue for company to continue their own business. Hence, security knowledge is important. Second, English. To communicate with each other, especially foreign people, we must study English. In the near future, automatic translation machine might be available soon. However, this is not available yet. For a while, we should study English very hard. Third, finance and accounting. To measure company economical health, such as operating result, financial position, we must know the basic concept of finance and accounting. Look into this topic in the following slides. We should become hybrid. It means we should get multiple skills, not only one area skill, but also additional one more area. For example, we can discuss on finance and accounting in English with their foreign partner or colleagues. Or you are able to carry out IT project like implementation of ER systems, knowing finance and accounting business process very well. Hybrid business person is getting valuable more and more. Let's begin with basic concept for finance and accounting. Legal entity such as company needs to report periodically to external stakeholders such as shareholders, employee, society, bank, and so on. How often we should report? Basically, for external reporting purpose, quarterly and yearly. On the other hand, for internal reporting purpose, monthly. Here is the case, accounting period. 1 year cycle from beginning of year 2019, January 1st to December 31st. We call this 1 year cycle as fiscal year. Depending on country and company, fiscal year is different. Some case is January to December, and the other case is April to March. Please keep in mind, financial reporting is always based on previous fact. It means histories. Financial reporting doesn't mention about future. What kind of reporting should be officially disclosed to stakeholders? Three types of financial statements. Number one, balance sheet. Number two, income statement, in other words, profit and loss. Number three, cash flow statements. Let's focus on first two today. Balance sheet shows financial position, snapshot picture. In case of individual, as of end of this month, how much cash do you have in your wallet? For example, the end of March, 70 US dollars, and the end of April, 100 US dollars. So, $30 has been increased from March to April. This is very important idea for BS. Income statement. Income statement shows operating result. If you are running your own business, this month, how much amount do you earn revenue from customer, and how much expense does it spend? Personal expense, raw material expense, and so on. We will get profit by minus expense from revenue. In case revenue is bigger than expense, profit is surplus, whereas opposite case, it is deficit. Accumulated mean sum up revenue or expense during specific period. 1 month revenue, 3 months revenue, 1 year revenue. We do not have this accumulated concept for balance sheet. Please just understand the overview of BS today. You will get more clear on this topic in coming video lesson. When it comes to balance sheet, it consists of two parts, left and right. In accounting terminology, left is debit and right is credit. Let's begin with credit. Credit side has two parts, liability and stockholders' equity. It means how does company collect or get money? There are three options to get money. First option, borrow money from creditor like bank and corporate bondholders. Of course, we need to return back money with interest as well as original principal to creditor. Second option, receive money from shareholders but we need to pay dividend to shareholders. Third option, earn money by running business. We can know the earning profit by using income statement. Next, debit side. Debit side shows assets which company has. In other words, how does company spend money to run business? First one, just holding cash. This is very simple. Second, inventory to be sold out to customer. For example, big company, Toyota, Tesla, GM, and so on, has car or vehicle as an inventory. In general, stock should be minimized as much as you can. Third, PPE. PPE stands for property, plant, and equipment. In other words, fixed asset. Land, plant, structure, office equipment, building, software, goodwill, patent, and so on. Fourth, investment. If company had several subsidiaries, child companies, they has common stock of subsidiary. Number 5, lend money. That's all about balance sheet. Here are the next lesson topics. Thank you so much for listening our video today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again.